You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Damn it, I know it's on. I gotta find it. I know that bitch talking about somebody. Oh my gosh, what channel? What station? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'ma miss it.
I mean, that bitch always talking about somebody. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Remember what he said about me?
He always talking about somebody.
As soon as somebody ready to step to him, he get quiet. Lies. Now it's my turn to talk. Talk Lately starts now.
We're starting. Hello, I'm the host. It's not. Turn it on. Let's get ready. Thank you, guys. I know, but my mic was on. It's like background. Because
he want to be the loud. He want to be louder.
So
He want to be
now
loud.
everybody is concerned about why I'm holding
Pull
the
the
mic.
table so you don't mess up the board. Pull the table apart so you're not pulling it like that.
I just needed some length.
You don't.
We can ready to pull promos from this one real good. Oh, it was enough. You didn't think it was enough?
Right. So I said pull the table.
Y'all just okay. I got it.
Got it. He just want to buy something else.
I don't.
So when it don't work, you'll go buy something else.
I really don't.
Two of them. So we wanted to get it. What about this?
Move your mic away. Aldo X, was your mic on? It is. I think that's the low one. Thank you. So I'm joined here today with Nate's here as usual, and then we got we have the comparable.
Oh, it wasn't all the way on.
The incomparable. Yeah, that's the word. Sharan Nixon.
Wait a minute. And means it's not good.
No.
Oh, that's good?
Incomparable is a good word.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm sorry. Comparable. Oh, hell no.
So we got a good show. So let's go over everybody's weekend. How was your weekend, Nate? Let's start with you because you didn't show up at the seafood festival and people was asking.
Oh,
Well,
that was Saturday. Oh, my God.
Where's my fan? Nate!
Oh, what is going on?
He keeps taking the fan.
Where's the fan?
It's in the room. I get it at the break. This weekend I had a couple shows, and I realized that I need Monny to do my financial business planning, and I need Sharan to write me up some contracts because I'm gonna punch somebody in their face if they.
I don't know why you working without one any dead what?
Well, because I have like not a basic contract.
It's business. You should have a contract. Everybody should sign a contract.
Well, if you would.
Oh no! Don't say if you would nothing. You didn't know about it because I would have sent you one.
And your weekend?
It was pretty cool. I almost had to punch somebody. That's where that came from. Because they was playing with me. Somebody stole my idea and attempted to push me out of it. Then when I wrote a message on Facebook, they asked me to take it down. Like, how do you know I'm talking about you? Because you stole my
asked you
idea.
to take it down, or
No,
the person asked you to take it
The person
down?
reported me.
They reported you to Facebook?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
You
they
called
felt
them
like
out
I
by
was
name?
putting them out there.
You called them out by name?
If you didn't say
No,
that,
I
so what did
didn't.
Facebook say that you keep it up?
All I said was the post I put up said, "What do you take for trust issues?" That's all.
Oh, that's the one I said abstinence. Yeah.
Because it worked for you.
Duh.
But we had just had
Oh,
a
I
really big
love you. I
argument
swear to God, I do.
in their board meeting. You know, you hear somebody talking, and they're saying stuff that you just told them as if they created it. I was like, hold on. Excuse me, that's not yours. That wasn't even supposed to be said in front of people.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You see what my circle, 5, 1 hand.
But I was the only black
Number
person
friends,
in
one hand.
the room, so they felt like they was just going.
Well, now it's one
Maybe I
hand
need to
because
start
of
wearing
Monny.
ties and stuff. Maybe
No, you just need to check people. Sorry.
maybe that was what it was. I had on like a dashiki.
Check them. Well, you tried. That's what you tried to do with the Facebook post. You tried to check them.
No, I checked them in their board. They was having their own board meeting. So I think they were a little upset that I kind of put them on blast in front of their constituents.
So what did they think they were supposed to happen when you steal somebody's ID?
No, I think they thought I was stupid because they called it something else, and I was like,
I really want to say.
no, I'm just saying, like they just thought I was stupid, and I was like,
I know, it's so nasty.
Oh.
I don't like it. I need Kia to really cut me up. I can't wait. I trimmed it, Casey. Look, I did a good job, right, Monty?
You did it yourself?
I trimmed it myself. I tried to trim it. I ain't cut it.
Can't tell. It's still,
Because it was really
layered.
raggedy.
Yeah.
You know how y'all hold it out to the side, and that's what I did. So it's, when Kia get to it, I'm going to be bald for real. She might as well just shave the back and just let me start all over again.
How was your weekend, Miss Nixon?
It was fabulous. I didn't do any work. I spent time with my son. What did we do?
Which one?
Antoine. We went to, we went and looked at the space for 2020 for Fashion Week. So that decision has been made. Contract is signed.
So it's not in the same location again?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Because we have outgrown that space.
Okay.
We've outgrown it, and so I told her it wouldn't work. If Antoine said no, it wouldn't work.
Mhm.
So I know Antoine was like, I
Still
don't know
in the
she would
city?
say, no, it's not.
Oh.
But you'll love where it's going to be. I'll tell you when we're out there.
All right, okay. You wanted to be a
You and Nate get the deeds.
Hey.
Did I send you the video? I sent you the video.
All right, well, let me tell you about my weekend, which started on Thursday, of course,
How did your day weekend start on Thursday?
because I was off on Friday.
Oh,
So
Thursday. Okay.
after work, it was just like, yeah, it's playtime. It started off at Corinthians, of all places.
Oh, I haven't been there for a minute.
Me
They made some
either.
good
I
drinks.
swear it could have been 10, 15
You-
years.
they had the
since last
crabs?
time. I don't know.
they always got them little babies of the
Yeah,
sea.
they be little.
It's so funny though because it was only one waitress that night.
That's
I
all they
don't
ever
think they
had.
ever expected this crowd to be there. I mean,
So what was that
There's
crazy?
always one waitress.
Oh, the reason why I was there was for celebrating Happy Birthday, Nisha, my friend Nisha's birthday party.
Oh,
So,
okay.
the group of us got together. All of
Is that
her
the
old
dome?
coworkers, please no. All of her old coworkers
You
got
were
together,
on there.
and
I ain't say a name.
right, I did though, but so it's okay. She's not a doctor. She's a married.
Is it
woman.
okay for me to say that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I didn't know.
And
I need to ask because I can't be losing no likes, no follows. on social
And like you
media.
said,
if they leave,
blister
they're not
or
supposed to be there because they don't know. They don't really know
stud.
you.
Huh?
If they leave, they're not supposed to be there because they don't really know you.
That's true.
So
That's true.
there you
I
have
mean,
that.
no nonsense. Everybody.
Oh wait, all my channels aren't on. I don't like being
Correct.
Do y'all use Restream? Do y'all use Restream?
Restream. I don't even know what that is.
You don't?
You stream, you mean?
No, Restream or something like that.
It's the same thing.
It connects all your channels and sends everything out at
I
one
know I
time.
told you to
Yeah.
call at 7
It's
o'clock,
the
but
same,
I'm
all
not
of them do the same
available.
thing. They just got variations of it.
Right. So then it culminated to Friday where I did absolutely nothing because I was getting prepared for Saturday.
Corinthians, no, I'm not over Corinthians though.
Okay.
How
I
was the
mean,
drink?
Corinthians is like is that Northwest
Yeah, it's like
Melba's?
Northwest, right?
It's like the Northwest Melba's.
Okay. Well, I would say Windsor Inn is probably more Northwest Melba's.
But it'd be younger people at
Windsor Inn
Windsor
is
Inn.
more like Melvin's.
Well, no, you
Yeah,
don't
Windsor
know.
Inn.
It'd be
well,
30
both of them
something.
are. They're both in the same boat
They
to
up
me.
the street from each other.
Right,
Windsor Inn.
Corinthians and Windsor Inn are both.
Well, it has to be that close because they not
They both got a crowd. of
equally
old
big enough to house too many people. So
They
had to
both
be
got a
close.
crowd of old heads.
Right, but they be like 30, 40 something.
No, those weren't 30, 40s, anything.
No, not
30, 40s
Corinthians.
anything.
And the other one, it's more.
When's the End?
Yeah, when's the
Okay.
end? You get more 30, 40 something.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm
yes.
totally
And
on
I
the
haven't
east
been there
side.
in a long
I was
time
thinking about
either,
this
but
spot. What's the spot on the east side?
That's Melvin.
That's Melvin.
No, all the way by Sinclair Lane. It began for H. They were a sponsor. Damn it, what was it?
Oh, Haven, what
yeah,
is?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You hung out at Haven.
I went there for dinner. I was like, what's happening
Oh,
over
you
there?
said that.
And when I went over there, I was like, oh, it's time to go. I was like, it's time to go.
Yeah, I was
Raven.
saying.
I was like,
What
yeah.
did you have?
All
What
the
is?
classy people left. I'm sorry, y'all. The music was sounding good, though.
You said Haven. And there was a Hazelwood in.
Hazelwood in
That's
there.
it. Park Parkway and Millock Raven.
No, not there. It's
And the
past-
shopping center.
No, not that one.
Oh.
That's where we went for my birthday, my 50th birthday. I had fun.
She like the hood band spot. Bang, bang,
The
bang.
music be good.
It gotta be.
It be good. The DJs.
You
be
mean
on
the
point.
one that's like on that little? It's like a fake 7-Eleven next door to it.
I think so, but it's
Yeah.
past Sinclair Lane on that side
Yeah.
of town. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
'Cause
to
it's
mention.
like a little
Ravenwood. Is
strip.
it Ravenwood?
I forgot the name of it, but
That's the one.
You
on,
hanging in there?
Park Parkway.
Okay.
that's like
Somebody's
they
wood.
still got like
that didn't
the
come out
fake
right.
wood panels up there. Who you was hiding from?
No, I was over there with Mister.
Oh,
So I wasn't hiding. I
Oh,
don't need to hide.
that's where you take your hitting guess.
Nah.
That's like the downstairs of Mount Rutter Stable.
Ooh, we should go there. Do they have good drinks? I need a drink.
They do have good drinks there.
Oh, I just want something sweet.
Something sweet.
Cause Bonefish makes this tiki martini. Oh,
I used to like
my
one of that.
God.
Who's a good thing? I
If I don't
Is it
figure
one in the
out,
city now?
no,
Oh, I always know.
I
You be
was in Mount
traveling?
Towson. I get a ride.
Bullshit.
like. Okay, so the seafood festival though. You know,
Oh,
before
how
we
was
get
it? Were
ready
the
to
crabs
break.
bigger this year?
So they ran out of crabs.
They ran out of crabs that last time. I
It was
went.
more people there this
They
year.
ain't run out of crabs till last year. No, last year they had plenty. This year they ran out of crabs because they were selling them too. So all the people that bought tickets and you know the
Did
crabby
you see the picture?
crab
It wasn't
tickets.
just you didn't have to pre-order them like you did April.
No, right. So all the people that bought crab tickets, they ran out on us, basically. But they hooked us up. I'm not going to down them. Jimmy's did a good job with what they came up with as an alternative, which was a crab cake. You could either get a crab cake with a half a pound of shrimp or a whole pound of shrimp.
Okay.
Then, which was amazing about the whole entire thing, as we were leaving, me and Lasha, shout out to Lasha, thank you for coming with me.
Oh,
We
she
had a good
went
time,
in?
yeah.
I
And my
wanted
friend
to go.
Erin and Melissa and her kids. We all
And
sat
I
under
ain't even
this
had to pay to
tree.
get in. I could have got in for free.
I think a whole lot of people got it for free. They was jumping the fence. But
It be right the same ones every. That's the interest for where the people supposed to come in at. But they be actually hopping the
right,
fence.
that's where the vendors and all that kind of people was coming in at. So right as we was getting ready to leave, I should have actually bought the bottle of wine here and we could have had that on the show tonight because I don't drink. I gotcha. We ended up, as we were approaching the exit, and we were carrying these trays that they gave us because no one else had these trays, so they knew whoever had this tray received, an alternative package other than crabs.
Did they have more seating this year?
No. I mean, no. Well, I never even acknowledged the seating or go in that area. So we actually walked over to this time, and it was all,
Oh,
they
you
had the
walked
big
by the
giant
entertainment.
field with a big stage and stuff.
Yeah,
like
by
I
the-
never even knew that was there. I thought it was just you walk around the vendors and you leave.
No.
But as we were, like I was saying,
You didn't
as we
even. Y'all are
approached,
lazy. It's a whole other side.
I know. We didn't make it. So as we were approaching to leave, they gave us a bottle of wine for free too. So that even just set it off even better for me. But I don't drink so no more, so not really.
You can
But
give away to one of your listeners.
I could have. That's why I said I wish I would have brought it, because then I would have offered it out to somebody. It's a good bottle of wine too.
Did they really, when they win, did they really pick it up? Because my guests don't.
I do.
I would hope
over-
so. I mean, for a bottle of wine or something like that.
I see that 90
Tickets. When I was giving away those tickets, they came and got them. They did.
Oh, okay.
I don't have nothing to give away this time around. Now, October, though, just to let it not known, I will be paying somebody's bill in October, as I normally do, my annual bill pay. A water bill, that would be amazing.
Oh, yeah, that would
I
be
like that. I like that. So get ready. Get ready. We got water bills being paid around this bitch.
Not bitch. Can I cuss? Can I say bitch?
You said it.
Oh, yeah.
I should have told you.
Stop touching my stuff.
I just don't feel it.
What kind of paper
Stop
is this?
touching.
Oh, we gotta go to break. When we come back, there's more to talk lately. Right here on BigSoulsRadio.com. We'll be back.
My name is Ruth Rusey. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child creates links between language and literacy. It creates a bond between grown-up and child. And believe it or not, it prepares them for a better academic future. Oh, we read about frogs and flies and pigs with wings, all sorts of juicy stuff. It's a joy to watch all those little faces. I figure I have the time and they have the need. And I've always believed that if we're not here to help each other, then what are we here for really? My name is Ruth Rusey. I help kids prepare to succeed in school. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
My name is Meera Batra. I have been in this country 32 years, and this is how I live united. America has always been the land of promise, and in my community, many families have come for a better life. Coming from another culture myself, I know the desire to become part of a community, to feel at home, and to gain the tools for our children and families to succeed. So I advocate for these families with United Way. United Way empowers them to look beyond their histories and to see what opportunities are available. We help them get involved with their kids' schools, network within the community, and when we do, we unite them. We make the community stronger. What I do is something I wish someone had done for me, and I am so grateful I am able to. My name is Meera Batra. I help families see opportunities and succeed. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by Madison.
Whatever happened to the times when we cared for one another? We shared the same respect. What is happening? We're trading what's important for shiny things.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So I became a mechanic over the weekend.
I wish I'd have known you was going there.
And I'm happy about being a mechanic now. I'm certified. I can, well, I'm not going to change tires. I can change bulbs. And I can change window wiper blades. I'm specialized.
I can do that.
I'm a specialized mechanic in 2 areas.
Can you change the wheel?
In 2 areas. Did you not hear it? 2 bulbs and window wipers.
Can you change the tire? That's the easiest thing to do to change the
So
tire.
next weekend, I think I might open up the inside of my truck and try to fix my air conditioner pathway.
Don't do that.
Don't push it. Don't push it.
Yeah, you.
Stop where you head.
So when I come back,
It's gonna be that. What's that movie where the car just fall apart as you drive down the street? Everything. The doors gonna fall off. Everything.
It's just gonna be a
You
mess.
think you're a mechanic, and you ain't break it down?
No, I didn't. No,
What happened to your thumb? Oh, it's still there. The long one.
I didn't break a nail. That's hot. So, was I finished with that?
Well, no.
Oh, shout out to what's this company called? Doughboy Pretzels.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first thing we ate.
Yeah.
The first thing we grabbed on.
The cart. There was a truck.
It was. It's called the crab dip pretzel bites.
Yeah, they did every year.
Ooh, that
When I
sounds so
tell
good.
you that this was
It's off a truck?
so good. Yeah,
And the
they had a
pretzels were
truck.
fresh.
And the pretzels were fresh and soft with the crab dip on top. So you just pull one out and the crab dip just be like string.
Where are they located?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out though.
I don't think they have a location. They just do their food
The
truck.
food truck.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna get
they
that
have
food
a
truck on
location.
Charles Street. I'm gonna get
They might be out there. You know, they be right down Baltimore and Charles Street.
Really?
Not them, but you know, it'd be food trucks right there. So
But
they
isn't
kind
it
of
day
switch
during the
out.
month when they all meet up somewhere?
They would make a killing.
And it's like
Park.
40. I thought it was down here by City Hall or something.
Oh, where they
food
all line
trucks.
up, all the food trucks line
That's
up?
right there on Baltimore Street. Baltimore and Charles. But they be on Charles at Baltimore Street. But they switch out. It's sometimes like 2 or 3 of them at a time.
Oh, you talking about right there by that beige building that nobody
By the subway.
it's
Right
called
across
the-
from the subway.
Yeah, the
When I
Sometimes
find
the
out,
great
I'm gonna give
cookie
them a
be
call
there.
and get them to come and set up somewhere. Like
You should do a party. Let me
that's
help
a
you.
good thing.
You
Maybe,
should do a
you know
I
what?
had
Maybe I can get them to come for the
a Be Exposed thing and have them parked outside.
the trans show.
Oh,
wait a minute. When is that? How come I'm not planning it?
My producer Nicole is getting everything together, all the details.
See, I threw me under the bus.
Who?
My producer Nicole.
What?
Nicole who? Nicole?
Okay, she gave 2 names. That's fine.
No, I mean Nicole that used to see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like her. Okay.
he's his exclusive producer.
I'll let that shade right by.
It's not.
And then
It's no shade. I was just wondering who it was. Lord knows I got enough
Yeah.
on my damn plate. I stole some.
so yeah, we're gonna produce.
I do that sometimes.
She's producing a train
Other
show. It's gonna be
ladies
a
run
big
with
thing.
the
It's
song.
not even a part of Talk Lately. This is a show. In
She
and of
needs to
itself,
invite.
where we're gonna have communication and talk.
No trans are going to be there.
No, trans are going to definitely be there.
Oh, I was like, what's the
I mean, that's the whole
hurry?
point of the show. We trying to get to look. The concept. I'm just going to give you a basis in the concept because it's not the whole entire show.
Why
but
not
I'm
just
gonna
send
give
us
you
to the
one
wrong
topic
person?
to figure out what is the issue between because it's always between straights and trans. Straights versus trans.
I don't think it's straight and trans. Well, yeah.
It is. That's where the
But
commentary
it's like a
comes from.
three-way. It's like a three-way thing because the gay community comes at them and the straight
They do. They
community.
get discriminated by their own kind, and then they get discriminated
like
by the
stuck
straights.
in the
The
middle.
straights always saying like, well, you're not a real this, and you're not a real.
I don't say that.
That's the communication.
And I think that's
Well, you're
wrong
not
that they
straight.
even feel.
So-
I don't know if that's a compliment or honor
Well,
or what.
it's
you're in the life.
Well, hey. But I don't think they should do that. I don't, because we had a model that participated in Fashion Week and New York Fashion Week.
You mean ISIS?
No, not ISIS.
not
No, not her. This year, and
But ISIS is one of them.
yes, but she did New York, and she also did Baltimore Fashion Week. And I think the attitude towards transgenders has changed. Before it would be like everybody would be whispering, and now it's
White
just like,
transgender.
no, she's not white, she's black. You mean there's a difference between black transgenders versus white transgenders? What do you mean?
Because they normally become more mainstream. I think.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the acceptance.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I think for anybody in the LGBTQ community that is black or of color, they have more issues than the white ones have. and that's just
Did you say colored?
people of color.
Thank you.
We can't say colored.
I got called colored this weekend, and I didn't appreciate it. And I told
Who called you colored?
No.
You know what you should have said. And what HTML code number is that?
Yeah, sometimes exactly.
Right.
It's the hacks on.
Right. They would have been like, huh? I bet they won't say that again. And do you know the HTML code for that? Okay, no. Okay. I think you should keep walking to her.
So that show is coming up. I think that's in probably November, December, because she's trying to get some. You know, it's going to be hard and difficult to get somebody that consider themselves straight.
So when is the marketing going on? I want to be there. I haven't seen it.
She's in the middle of all the. She
And when is it?
Guests and all that kind of stuff first.
Yo,
So
she need to
that's the
put it out
process.
there so people can know about it. And then, Nicole, if you're listening, call me. You don't wait till you get guests. I mean, it's going to be it should be a hot ass show.
It will.
She needs to market it now
but
that it's coming.
I get it, and that probably would put a fire under that ass.
Yeah, not a fire under the ass. I mean, it would just put it out there. I'm coming. Well,
you come.
yeah.
Well, it's going to be an event.
Are you coming out?
It's not. No, you come out.
I'm not coming out. There's nothing to
we
come
gotta
out
take a break. We come
from.
back. We're gonna still be talking about this though. But we'll be back.
I live that
Look,
life.
No, come out. Come out. I'm trying to fill up that.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit fanify.com.
Long live Pop. Y'all can go ahead and cry now. I'ma show these niggas what to do with one of your beats, man. I am Gas, by the way. Strong woman story should have been on CNN. Nobody knows what it's like being Gwen. Windows closed in the house, it ain't no CNN. Can't gain weight for years, she been being thin. Single mother, no help from the system. When they was giving out food stamps, she missed them. Birth certificate, baby daddy, she couldn't list them. But her son was so beautiful when she kissed him. Blame it on love, but nigga she could've died with. Destroyed the whole world and found out she was a side chick. The nigga loved his wife and it got hard to hide it. So when Gwen confronted him, he ain't even denied it. Her fault, depends on who you asking. She tried to be a stripper, but the tip out was taxing. Buying all the purses, trying to keep up with the fashion. And her mama hated babysitting with a passion. She deserved better circumstances. A black queen, she should have been blessed with certain chances. Look down upon, getting all the hurting glances. Making men change up all the twerking stances. She never cried about the pain, only gritted her teeth.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
He is so rude. He's just a young rude.
I'm not rude.
Yeah, I can feel your eyes.
I'm trying to figure out how.
Oh, it's on the Friday. Oh, it's on the Thursday. So what you gonna do? Do it the week before.
I could still hear that lady.
Do it to
I was just trying to make
26.
sure she left the room. I still hear that lady. Why is she on? Turn it down.
I can't turn it off.
Turn it down all the way.
I did.
You did not,
No, I
apparently.
Do it on the 26th. That's the Saturday before. That's when a lot of parties.
You still in October?
Yeah, October 26th.
You know it's only a month away, right?
That's why she needs to get marketing now.
Oh,
Well, it's a month away
Nicole.
in February.
You heard her?
Who's that? Is that Nicole?
No, she not on. I thought she was on, but I'll send it to her and let her know that you said this. Anyway, yeah, so that's coming up, and
is it free or is it a paid admission?
Oh no, we ain't gonna charge no admission. No,
well, you still need to. That would be hot to have it there.
Because I want people's input too. Everybody needs to have a voice.
Well, I got something to say.
If you in that Be More Connects group on Facebook,
I don't know what that is.
Are you in there?
Yes, I am.
They go ham. They go in on trans people.
Like in a bad way?
There's some positivities. I mean, if you look in the comments, there's probably a mixture of positive and negative, but mostly negative.
How do they go in?
You're not a real woman.
But how would you feel if your cousin came to you and said to you?
How would you feel if it was you? It does not even have to put nobody else out there. How would you feel if it was you?
But they're not going to look at it like that because they're not going to look at it like that because in their mind,
need to step into the shoes of the person.
They're not going to look at it. No, that's not going to work because in their mind they would never, ever, ever do that.
Right.
So they won't
because they're not in those shoes. So step in them.
Well, they need to step into it. What if your father came to you and told you that he came one day then just
or your mother.
What's his name?
But a lot of that, but a lot of that that's going on. A lot of that's going on is a lot of people, especially the guys that are doing it. A lot of them are doing it. It's just bravado. It's just I gotta show you. It's a pissing contest, and I gotta show you.
But the problem is always when somebody finds out about your tea, the mishaps start happening, or the crimes and the murder,
the retaliations. That's all it is. That's what I see now, and from my personal experience, that's exactly what it is. It's just a bunch of people, and then on the side and I don't mean to talk about black women like that, but they're a big culprit. Yeah, because they've been burnt by before, literally and figuratively, and they've been, wondering, like, what is he doing?
You mean transgender women?
I mean,
black women?
No, black women.
Women with a man.
Yeah.
Oh.
And because now woman hates it.
But isn't a conversation had that I'm a in
yeah,
transition?
but that's offensive to black women because you trying to say you the equivalent of me.
Right.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying if that's what you want to do. If you got a vagina and you got breasts, no matter how you were born, now you're a female. What else do you call you a shem? Like what the fuck? Who? What? I'm sorry. This is a touchy subject to me, and it's not because. Before anybody send me an email, we put it on the street.
It's touchy because
it's not because nobody in my family is trans, but I don't understand the problem.
You've been able to see and be connected with people personally. A lot of these people have not, or are afraid or ashamed to say they are.
How can you talk about somebody you haven't even been around?
You haven't engaged with. That's the point.
You don't even know. Right now, I know about 3.
Publicly.
3 that are out there, and they're fabulous people. And to be honest, I didn't even know that they were trans until somebody told me, and it still didn't make a difference. Right. It didn't make a difference.
I wish that was the attitude across the board.
And most people could have it if they wasn't so insecure or bitter.
Just like Nate was saying 2 weeks ago, that would help people start to speak in their truths.
Yeah, it really would. But hopefully this will allow other people to feel like, well, if he did it, then I can do it. Because he's already said in a couple interviews that he has gotten DMs from people in his celebrity circle saying, man, now I'm a little bit more comfortable.
Who are you talking about, Malik?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But are they going to come out?
I had some stuff.
Malik Yoba?
Malik Yoba.
Oh, he's what? What happened?
Last week. That's what Nate and
what happened?
About.
He did, Money Exchange from Drag Race. He went on her show. That was the first interview that he did. And she's openly, well, I think she's more of a drag queen than she is a transsexual, but that was the first show, that interview that he did.
And he came out and said that he's transgender.
No. that he's trans attracted, means he's attracted to trans women as well.
He was correcting the record that he is not in a relationship with a transgender person, that he is trans attracted.
So trans attracted, does that mean that he's attracted to fully trans
He explains
people
it
or
like,
in transition?
I'm attracted to women, period.
No. I mean, I don't mean no harm, hands down. I've seen some. When I was coming back from New York during New York Fashion Week.
She's a good one.
Who?
She was on the show too.
Oh, okay.
Though they're friends.
I mean, these women.
I'm just saying, though, she's a good one that had transitioned very well.
Well, she completely transitioned.
Right.
I don't know. Some of them are just beautiful. Like, I was in awe because RuPaul had his drag con thing at Javits.
Yeah.
The center, the day,
This last weekend.
The 7th.
Mm-hmm.
The 7th of September, when we were coming back. And those women were gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're going to pay the money, you better make sure the bird's right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's gotten more sophisticated now because now it's not a man with a beard. Because those people aren't having to pay for them at market value, but now they're getting it as a part of their health insurance package.
I wonder if insurance covers it now.
Certain things like hormones.
Because I know two people. I'm not going to say how, but their daughters.
I don't think it covers the operation itself.
The
medicine and like the hormones.
It can cover that. The bottom half surgery becomes the tricky part because then it becomes they pay a percentage of it, but it's still so expensive that most people only get the top half because then they cover more of that.
Because they did the change for their daughters to become males.
But that's more the hormone treatment. So that's a part of that. You can get that with.
But they change everything to male. Everything.
Most of them don't though. Most
for the
of
birth certificate, except for the insurance. On insurance, the child had to remain a female.
Mm-hmm.
But college records, I think they got the birth certificate changed. They got the driver's record changed because when the child entered college, they wanted to go in as a male. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was that serious. It's serious, but it's interesting.
It does. It gets serious.
I really need a drink now.
I'll change the subject real quick. But anyway, that show's coming up.
It makes me angry.
I
want to be there. I have
Big
something to
thing,
say.
and it's not a part of Talk Lately. It's a special, a BXR special, and it's coming up. So, Fantasia, her new album Sketchbook is preparing to be released.
Wow. Really? Doing the show.
Like I'm not live.
Wow. But your ring are not on. Wow.
You are inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Like I was saying, Fantasia, her, and she went independent, which is a good move for her, I believe.
She's been with the same record label since she won Idol.
Since she won, and it's probably about time that you took the reins on your own.
Well, she said in the beginning, that's how she had to file for bankruptcy because none of the management team that they provided for her were supporting her. They were stealing from her. But again, she was in contract, but they ended up letting her go after her last album.
Yeah. So her album Sketchbook is getting ready to be released, or is it out?
No, it doesn't. It's in October.
Okay. So she's getting ready to head out on tour too with the Sketchbook tour that's of the same name. It starts on October 17th. I do believe it's here. And people were mad because she wasn't able to fit a song on the album. I would have loved this song. It would have probably been dope. But with her, Brandy, and Jasmine Sullivan. So I guess they recorded it. And
well, those two are still and they're still under contract.
Who?
Brandy and
No, Brandy's not. Brandy's independent completely. And so is Jasmine, actually.
No, I don't think they are.
Brandy is definitely independent. She won that lawsuit. Yes, I follow Brandy avidly.
Okay.
I know everything about Brandy.
Please agree with them.
Right. But that's normally the reason why stuff don't get cleared.
That's why her album is almost finished.
Well, they still could have publishing contracts.
I don't know, but it could end up on one of their on somebody else's album. It's just not going to be. It wasn't released on the Fantasia's album because, and I think they said the holdup was because of Jasmine. What was it now?
It was just I was just seeing how to pen write. So I want to write Carver, but I stopped because it was nasty.
What pen? This one?
Yes.
I hate this pen too, but it's a stylus. That's why I keep it.
Oh, that is a stylus.
Oh, I got a thing if you want to order for your radio station at 59 cents a piece. And printed. No artwork charge.
You just want to say that.
You did, because I wasn't even following along, like, really. So, how is it? I don't know how your sex lives are.
Mine is pretty dry right now.
Purr. So is mine. Abstinence.
I've been busy.
Abstinence takes practice. So,
I will make up for that this weekend. Oops.
An app for that.
if you were in a hotel room,
They got an app for that?
and not even a hotel room, you were in your room, your bedroom, and you were screaming at the top of your lungs, and all of a sudden bullets started raining.
In your room?
Yeah.
Where do you
Or from
find this
outside and
stuff?
stuff. But this happened here. I mean, this isn't like, out of the ordinary. So,
Is that the
police
victim?
responded to a fight inside of a hotel room.
Look
They
at
thought
him.
it was a fight, but they were having loud sex.
Gunshots?
Then it turned out it was just the two women having loud sex.
It sounded like gunshots.
It ended up with the security guard getting a shooting at somebody because he thought they were fighting.
So why would you shoot?
No.
Without asking, ma'am, stop.
Them security officers, I swear, they be so small penis power. Like, they just be so ready. Become a cop.
The women.
No, they don't need to become a cop.
Right.
Thank you.
But they would
Please,
get
no.
training, though. You don't get training as a and he just got a gun permit.
No one was hit with the bullet though, so that's a good thing.
But he still shot it.
He shot into their room.
But those, I hope
This was a hotel or apartment building?
This is the hotel. This is the Days Inn in Towson.
Oh. Days Inn.
Wow.
There'd be a lot of randomness going out on in person. You would be surprised.
Remember Tulsa used to be the ish.
Oh, the mall itself?
No, just the area.
No, it got a hood. It got a hood.
It does have a hood.
That's
how.
fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I think I need batteries too. So I've been like trying to read up on the ransomware stuff lately.
To who?
The ransomware.
Oh, the ransom.
For Baltimore City was being held hostage by a ransomware virus.
And it's shocking to me some of the other states that have also cities that's gone through this, they haven't gotten the publicity that Baltimore's gotten for it.
No,
they probably kept it quiet.
See if I can find what I was
Well,
talking
they paid
about.
them ahead of time. Florida paid them. It happened in Florida too.
Oh,
and they paid the people?
Yeah, it was. Well, they don't know if it was the same people, but.
But is that still happening with the city?
No.
It just he about to tell you.
Oh.
So no, it didn't. They ended up rebuilding. Like remember I said my suggestion was I think they they listened. I think they heard what I said about in all of this time that y'all been waiting trying to figure out how y'all was gonna get this ransomware y'all could have rebuilt the system.
No, I told you that the last time. So they hired in like people who do that, tech people, contractors to come in, and they did them one by one. Like all the computers were redone, like the hard drive was replaced, and all of them.
Yep. So
paid all that money,
and with all that being done, I'm sorry.
But you said last week you said they paid the man off, or paid
right,
the
so I'm
people
correcting
off.
myself.
So they paid that.
They
paid
right because they had to pay some
in.
of it for some of the systems that they could not recover. They actually lost some stuff too. So
oh my God! Why couldn't be Sally Mae?
they actually let go of the IT because I'm still sitting around thinking like they let go of the IT director.
Well, no,
and
a lot of the IT people
were
quitting.
And the deputy director moved up. So he was the one at the hearing that they had. And for some reason, they glazed over the fact that they was going to they tried to glaze over the fact that they didn't pay the ransom, that they started this system reconstruction, and
why would they glaze over it?
they didn't want to talk about it. They wanted to put. I guess they wanted to put it behind you, but behind
Why?
them.
That's all.
Because this was a 4-month dagger in the heart of the city.
So you might as well tell the truth. Say
Well,
you
that's
fit-
probably going to come
that
out because
would-
they're going to probably get audited and stuff is going to go down.
But I mean, telling the truth, you replace the system. But are they
and
afraid
a
to
part
say
of
that
it was
they
they were
paid
trying to
for it?
glaze over the fact that they didn't have any backups.
Well, you might as well tell the truth.
That's what they were really trying to glaze over, the fact that there was no backups.
I wonder what I owe to Couser. Was that Lois? No. Damn. Why can't important these people out here hacking? Can y'all do us real favors? Like erase that. Like if
Can you
gonna
hear
hack
something
the
now?
system, hack it. You making all of us have to pay more now. Now everybody going to have to pay more for their water bill long term. They're gonna go up on the rates. Just so they can pay for all of this. Hackers hack. Like
Hackers hack.
really do damage. Like erase all information. Like wipe it clean.
So the new school you work in got air conditioning?
It's when I say I can control my own temperature in my own room. I have a
That's
bathroom in my classroom.
Ew.
I'm just saying it's cleaner than having the whole
I mean,
school
no, it's a
use the
good
bathroom.
thing, but ew, still.
They clean it. Like the cleaning people come in during the classes and they're cleaning. Like you can feel the air temperature. Like if I leave the lights on and I leave out the room and there's nobody in the room,
It cuts off.
they cut off by themselves.
Energy efficient.
Are you staying at the school?
I am staying. They go ahead to kick me out. They go ahead to pull me out because I'm not going to no other school. This is the last one I'm going to. I'm gonna be there for years.
Well, some good news for the other schools, the ones that you left and destroyed.
When they sent people home the other week, I was still there.
We got to take a break. All right, so when we come back, we're going to talk about the air conditioning in Baltimore City schools and county.
Baltimore City?
Right here, BigExposedRadio.com.
Right in Chariot. This is in Chariot.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Take a minute and listen to this flashback of the It Is What It Is radio show.
Viral. Make sure y'all share us. So,
Please.
Miss Entice.
All right,
Miss
I got
Vicious.
Okay.
Vicious.
Favorite place to have sex outside the bedroom?
Anywhere.
Oh. That's not an answer.
That's not an answer?
Specific. Outside of the bedroom.
You mean where have I?
No. Like where is the spot you like to have sex outside of the
I'm gonna keep it
bedroom?
real. I'm not a forced fucker, so I'd rather be in behind closed doors, but I've had sex.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Like their own outside. Like they was complaining about dumb shit. Dust.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's 7:50 right here on BigExposedRadio.com. I'm joined with Sharan Nixon of BFW and the Fashion Umbrella, and Nate Couser, my co-host of usual of the Artist Exchange every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m.
He watches. He loves
me.
I'm very drained right now. I don't know if you can tell, but I am.
I got Naomi.
Because we need a drink.
It's 12 hours.
It is. It's just been. I've been.
And the
It's been
seasons
feeling
are
like that.
changing
Yeah.
and-
It's been feeling like that, and now time is about to fall
Right.
back.
Mhm.
pumped. I don't know about y'all.
I like that. I actually like it when it gets dark earlier, but I don't like the midst of changing.
Yeah, because your sleep
your
feel like
whole
it's
entire body chemistry changes. Oh, what I was going to say is though, don't forget you can take us with you anywhere. We are on all. I don't know if it's all, but most of the podcast
Everything but
services. We on Apple. We on iTunes.
You on iTunes?
Mm-hmm. iTunes, Audacity. No, not Audacity. Anchor, Spotify.
He's bougie.
He been
I wish I knew the rest of them, but
If
we're
you
on.
turn the
If
fan on,
you
why is it
have
pointing
it,
to the
it's
floor?
we're on there, huh?
If the fan is on, why is it pointing to the floor?
It's not pointing to me. I feel it. They see I'm not sweating. Selfish. Yeah, so we're on all of those. So anyway, back to this Baltimore City thing. They got $13.5 million to get some air conditioners in schools.
That is not enough.
Why is that not enough?
One, because the schools that they're going to put them in, why are you putting air conditioners in schools that you're going to eventually tear down? Like, that's just dumb to me.
Like, what schools get ready to get torn down?
A lot
Where
of
they get
them.
the money that's going to rebuild them.
That's why they haven't been repairing them, because that's just like putting a Band-Aid on a problem. A lot of them have
I don't think
foundation
putting air conditioning in the
issues.
school so you can not sweat to death is a Band-Aid.
I mean, because they, like, the school that I just came from, they're having a school built across the street from them where their students are going to go to. So they're starting to rebuild some schools, but a lot of these children are just sitting ducks right now. So they really not doing much with the building. That's not going to none of these old schools. That's going towards those new schools. That will have 13 million?
13.5.
Yeah, that's going to the new schools, which
Oh,
they should.
and it says 6 schools in Baltimore County will get the nearly 13.5 million.
Baltimore County,
Yeah.
not Baltimore City.
Hold on, let me get to Baltimore City. Hold on. Delaney High School, Lansdowne High School, Bedford Elementary, Catonsville Center for Alternative Studies.
Yep.
That sounds like the big kids.
A lot of them schools are not newly built, but a lot of them are really up-to-date schools.
Western School of Technology and Science and Eastern Technical High School. I really can't believe that Lansdowne High did not have air conditioning.
It was probably not up-to-date. They all
It
have
says Lansdowne, which will get air conditioning in at least 70 classrooms, the auditorium, the gym, and the cafeteria.
Yeah, they probably didn't have it in certain places in the building.
That's not certain places. That's like the whole entire school. 70 classrooms, the auditorium, the gym, the cafeteria. That's the school. That's the whole school. The janitor's closet has air conditioning.
No, normally it's like the administrative offices had AC, but not the class.
And the admin office. The old biddies ain't sweating.
Thank you, God.
The guidance counselor
I gotta
sitting in
go
there like
through
that.
traffic in the
With
morning
palm
down
tree,
Martin Luther King, but it's all worth it.
Baltimore
Amen.
City, 5 schools will
Amen.
get total
When you can
a
watch
total
the stories
of
from your classroom.
Amen.
a total of $9 million in upgrades to their air conditioning. That's Dickey Hill Elementary and Middle, Mount Royal Elementary and Middle, Edgecombe Circle Elementary.
Mount Royal was being shut down?
No, air conditioning. Come on, pay attention.
They're updating them.
Oh.
Come on.
Now those schools have AC, they just don't work.
Booker T. Washington Middle and High School
No.
and Edgewood Elementary School.
They need to fix the school. Like Booker T is like, I think it's sturdy, is a really big building. It's now a middle school and a high school. It's still Booker T, but it has a high school on the top level, and the middle school is still on the second level in the basement. But they need to fix the schools. Like, I just substituted at Booker T. Fix the school. Like, no.
Did they?
Fix the bathrooms.
That didn't earn it. Aldo saying that they had a story on the news about Booker T. And that they were passing their students without earning it.
That's Booker T.
Graduating without earning it, basically.
That's Booker T.
So it says the committee did not provide funding for air conditioning upgrades to Southside High School. Where's that, Nate?
In Char Hill. That's the one right by.
I almost said something. They don't need it. They don't have air conditioning at home.
They do.
So
They got units.
Window units. That's cute.
I would live out there if they had central air, but not all.
But it says the staff recommended not funding it because the school has a number of other issues, and the LEA does not seem to have a sustainable plan for future improvements and use of the facility. What's the LEA?
That's just like the board or the committee over like the operations of the schools, Baltimore City schools. They're gonna tear. Most of those schools are being torn down. If not all of our current buildings that are older are being torn down because they haven't kept them up.
Like this, somebody said they asked the school superintendent, Joe Hairston, is that your boss? To install portable air conditioners as a means of heat relief. But the windows is the problem for portable air conditioners in schools.
Because you can't lift the...
They don't lift up, they only open out.
Yeah.
And then they only open out enough to save a baby. The rest of y'all will die. But I'm just saying, how you gonna get out? I used to remember that Randallstown got those windows.
Yeah, but they don't even go out that way. They go out that way.
So you gotta drop down.
Right, kick the window out.
I don't even think those windows is hard. You ever slam one of them closed?
You can't even see through them. Yeah.
Jailhouse windows. Scared kids go to jail. It might as well be like that with the daggone metal detectors and shit.
They don't have metal detectors in one school.
None of them?
They've been
Not even Booker T? Because that sounds like it's hood.
They don't have
Frederick Douglass? No.
You know what? I've never been in Frederick Douglass High School. No, they've been took metal detectors out of schools.
Frederick Douglass got one.
They do?
Oh, okay.
Now they got one. Because it was a
they changed a lot. My son was up there the other day.
Dunbar? No.
Dunbar, ever been in Dunbar before? No, I don't think I've ever been in Dunbar. Where'd you go to? Randallstown?
Thank you. 4AZ. I was never hot there.
That's a shame.
While I was in the nurse's
just
office.
like the schools that you said. Like, I'm surprised that Booker T is on that list. But I'm surprised. I'm not surprised Mount Royal is.
I just got an update in my ear. There is no metal detectors in Dunbar. Doc! I mean,
No, because they took a lot of the schools that had them, they took them out.
Is it a no-shoot zone? It might be a no-shoot zone. So.
Just because you spray paint that on the ground don't mean...
It worked.
That people looking at them. The people shooting are walking over those signs. Like,
actually, I got a chance to like interact with what's his name, Tariq Oleon, the creator, and he says his statistics show that
did he have a
out of all
because
it's now 193.
Did he have sweatpants on or
no? He had on shorts and it was a video.
Where did he get his statistics from? YouTube.
They're his statistics
that he created. Okay.
About his locations.
Oh, okay.
How else do statistics come out? What's your issue?
What do you do with the grant money that he got for it?
What grant money?
Oh, okay.
He got grant money. I mean, you telling me something because I don't remember.
I'm just saying.
He didn't. He said he's never gotten any money.
You can spray paint no shoot zone here, but then you see a bullet mark right next to it. Like,
well, see his statistics. He said out of the 193 locations, there has been 13 incidences in all of his locations where the no shoots have happened.
Well, because most of the places where it's at is like abandoned buildings. Who hangs around abandoned buildings?
You okay in there, Aldo? Oh no, this is you. That's you.
Oh, sorry.
She was scratching. I tell you.
I was not sorry. I apologize.
I don't buy into statistics.
We gotta take a quick break. We're gonna talk about this because I want to know what's on his mind. We'll be right back. It's BigSourceRadio.com.
They them socialites.
If I sit around, hold up, look. If I sit around, hold up. Yeah, rebel. Let's thoughts.
If I sit around, I'ma smoke some more. Wasn't even thinking about smoke before, but I'm in my head and I'm in the bed. Don't know who I am, like I'm wearing a mask. Working mode, tell 'em where the cash. If you wear the cash, tell 'em where the cash. If you play it for you, gon' run it back. Don't make promises, but I promise that. Don't promise me, cause I ain't into that. Fell in love with that and got hurt from that. Now it's all over and the curtains back. Can't see you not noticing that. I'm letting it go, it ain't holding me back.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
But that's, I mean, and I'm all for positivity because I used to support the ceasefire movement, but it became too much about celebrity, like socialism, not say socialism, the socialite factor, and I can't take that because are you really supporting this or is this for likes and giggles? Like,
yeah,
because they get paid to do these promotes. They doing TED Talks and shit. So they're getting
he hasn't done nothing like that, which is why I
he has got grant
gravitated.
money.
I said I don't know nothing about that. You know something about that? From who?
It's a lot of social.
I mean, I'm gonna have him on so we can find this out. I'm gonna get him on the show. I want to know because now you're saying there was grant money involved.
It's a nonprofit mission, but for-profit companies. What do they call? Social organizations. There are a lot of grants, just like the energy drink people. They come here every year now, and they do these, activist grants where they let you get out there and do what you do, and they give you training, and it's just them you promoting their latest, drink, and down there other.
So, but the question is because we still got to be journalistically correct in this and politically correct. Yeah. Is this facts or opinion?
It's facts. Like you can, if you pull his information
is it facts
out,
that he signed the line to receive a grant,
or
is
he
this
got
opinion?
grants to be able to do that. I'll find the information for you next week. But it's out there. All that's public information.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Is this facts or is this opinion?
I'm quite sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the Warnock Foundation or the Deutsche Foundation or what's that? Jeanette Weinberg. They has put their name on everything. Or one of those organizations that support stuff like that. So I'm gonna go through them because I know he got grant money to be able to do that. I'm not saying he misappropriated anything. I'm just saying spray painting no shoot zone. Does it just mean where the sign is?
No, but see, okay, let me just go back again because what I witnessed when I'm watching this video is that this dude actually was speaking to residents.
You felt it, so...
No, not that I felt anything. It was just his presence was there. Like, as he was doing it, he would pull people up to the side, say, I'm doing this for the kids. Because the no shoot zone he was doing was at a playground. Okay. I can't remember what neighborhood it was. It was some hood related, but he was doing it, and, and the kids was coming over talking. You okay? Yeah, you're on.
He just played what I said he saw. I wish the candles was on.
It wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't.
So it was just the fact that he was engaging with others. Like I sent him $20. Like he was engaging with people. He was bringing people over. He was making sure everybody knew what this was for. Right. He was like telling people if anything ever goes down around here, this is the place to come.
To the actual
shoot zone.
To the no shoot zone.
On the corner?
No, it was at a
where the sign is?
That one was sometimes they're on the side of a building or on a corner of a heavy traffic, like drug traffic, or corner, or where somebody else is already.
Like people were saying to him, like, you know what, it's getting dark. You need to get out of that neighborhood. You know it's getting dark.
Was it at?
I can't remember at this moment.
Okay.
I know it was a projects. So
it might have been Gilmore. Or...
I think it was Gilmore.
Because that's one of the last ones left in the city. or the one right there by Martin Luther King.
McCullough
Holmes, yeah. Or Latrobe.
Latrobe. I don't think it was
That's
Latrobe.
probably why he was like, if it was Latrobe, I couldn't understand that.
I actually don't think it was Latrobe, though.
I only go to that Popeyes early in the morning.
Because I think if I would have known it was Latrobe, I would have clicked off.
That means you've been there before.
I hate it. I've been outside.
I've been in Latrobe before. I was scared.
I've never been inside of one.
I mean, not scared.
I'm scared.
Latrobe's the one across from the Douglas Field, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to hang over there. There's nothing
You been
wrong
there?
with over there. Yeah, I used to hang over my cousin.
But you've been in the Latrobe Project?
Yes, inside the
You liked
house.
it?
I didn't like it. I was young. It was.
That's what we get now.
It was. But when I was
It
hanging
wasn't
over
as
there, you
fearful.
had to
There's
have
no
an
escape.
invite
There's
to
no
come
escape.
east.
There's no
Yeah.
escape.
You had to have an invite. And
But
if
when
they
you-
didn't
when
have
you're
an invite,
in-
that was your
But it's a
ass.
place to live. I'm not down there for that fact. I'm just down
I
there because
didn't-
there's no
they
escape.
didn't
Once
have
you're
roaches.
there, that you're like, I felt protected in the home that I was in.
Because there's no escape. There's
Because
no
everybody
one
know
way in.
everybody in the project.
And it's one way in and one way out.
Because even when I was getting out the car, it was like, yeah, this is my boy Nate. Like that's part of like,
like a
oh, they
neighborhood
know
code,
them. Yeah.
right.
One way in, one way out.
It's not one way in, one way out.
And
It's-
once you go in, there's only the one way out.
You talking about when you go in the apartment?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. There's no
Because you're
back
not getting
door.
out the windows.
There's no back door.
I
No,
didn't
what
feel
they have? They
safe.
have back doors now, don't they?
The ones that are on the lower levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the ones upstairs with small windows.
Yeah, the upstairs ones didn't.
That's
have.
just as bad as the schools.
Oh, now it's a mental.
Oh, the no
I
sheets
don't
on.
have one of those. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
you
I'm going to be
donated?
on the show. I'm going to get him on the show and
Oh, cool.
we'll chat about the no shoes on stuff and how the progress. Because I was impressed that it's 193 of them now.
They've been
All
doing
from
that
here
for
to
a couple years
DC.
now.
So it's like he said it's like 3 of them in DC now. So
So if you stand there, you're not supposed to get shot.
It's supposed to be the area
you're,
where it's
you're
at.
invulnerable.
Because often they're not. Some of them are on the ground, but some
the
of them are on
bullets
the
won't
side
come
of
past
buildings,
the spray paint.
or just like corners that are, or areas that are crime-ridden.
Mm-hmm.
They try to clear them out. Sometimes some of them are in places where somebody's gotten killed already. So
I've seen that.
And he's doing this, and it's not even more so for the protection of the people. It's more so for the protection of the kids. And that's why I think he started doing playgrounds and stuff like that.
they started in kid areas.
I've
now,
seen it start on corners. They were actually doing corners.
No, it was like areas where
fronts
children
of
would play.
buildings.
Yeah.
And I think he got in trouble for the fronts of buildings and walls and stuff like that because it looks like graffiti. And graffiti's a no-no in this city, apparently, although it's everywhere. But they got a whole alley dedicated to it.
But that was associated with his organization, so they knew it was him.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
I think I would prefer that than
graffiti.
Bubba Smith's name.
That Bubba Smith. That's the part that I didn't like
Who's
about
Bubba
it. That
Smith?
it was just.
You remember Bubba Smith, the football player? An actor? You don't remember Bubba Smith? He did all that.
I just said no.
The lawyer commercials for Science and Kirk.
I don't remember.
How
She
she
was
was
a
remember
Raven?
Bubba Smith? That's her age group.
I don't.
He was a what?
You know what? It's not important, so it doesn't matter. That's why
I
I
didn't say he was a Raven. Who said he was a Raven?
I asked
I
for
didn't.
the
He was a
original.
Colt.
A Colt.
Baltimore Colt.
Oh, that was way before my
That was
time.
way back in the day.
That was before
I
my
can't
time.
believe he was on Police Academy. The big guy.
Oh, the big black guy?
Yes.
Oh, I remember him.
Yes,
I remember his commercial though.
Yeah,
I felt punished.
600 months
That's
too.
probably why I can see it.
Always punished.
I was. I stayed punished.
For no reason. You had
Said
that moment
noise.
too? That was one thing.
No, I was always doing something. It was me.
I wasn't. I just punished because my mother did.
I was going to talk about this Antonio Brown situation, but I don't think I should.
Wow.
Because it's just so much stuff with it now. Like, and there was another person that came out.
Antonio Brown.
I want
The
to talk
football
about
player.
Hustler. Why no one's
Oh
talking
no,
about Cardi
Antonio
B.
Brown. That was the one who was supposed to have.
Now see how they
He
just
got
ignore it.
rid
Just painting
of
us
so
out.
right to
While the girl was painting.
yes, that's the second one. That's the second accused.
I don't believe it,
accusation.
though.
The first one was the personal trainer.
She probably did
saying
something with it
that
when he pulled it out.
did
I
something to
don't
her.
believe it. I really don't believe.
And this is right after as soon as he got released from, who was he with, Aldo?
When you going back?
He got released from
Probably
Oakland, right?
Thursday.
And New England picked him up. And as soon as that happened, he was so happy running around his backyard like, "Woo, Ma, I got released. They released me." And then bam, lawsuits.
That probably was set up.
Then bam, the NFL involved. Then bam, they talk about what should he have played yesterday, which he did.
I was watching T.S. Madison show, and the girl Erica, Lord Scrappy's baby mother, and she not that I watched that, but I respected her point of view. She was like, you would be surprised how many people are doing those things that she is surrounded by.
I
attention.
So agree.
Because if somebody really did this to you, you would go to a lawyer.
And
or
why
a judge, not social media.
And we still in the, if this happened within the past 2-3 years.
What is it? Me Too?
Me Too.
No,
but
the
that's what I'm
cancel
saying.
culture.
If this happened, it's the cancel culture. If this happened within the past 3 years, this is the Me Too movement. You mean to tell me you sat back, this man been playing football all these years, and you sat back and didn't say anything? Until he got released and then moved on? It sounds kind of set up-ish.
Did he get like a settlement when he was released?
Aldo, that question's for you.
Like, did he get money, Aldo, for being released?
And when he got released, he got picked up by New England for a 1-year contract. So he was still making coin.
So, and that's when I heard her say, it's always something that's in the back of my mind. But again, when people go to social media to air out a grievance, one, if you go to court, the first thing they tell you is not to say anything, or you go to a lawyer, they say not to post anything on social media.
So
that
this
takes away
story
your
in particular is about. Thank you, CBS Local. Because this story in particular says that he's getting sued again, and this time by a doctor who says that she wants $11,500 in unpaid fees because apparently he never pays his bills. But she's upset more so because she said as she was examining him, he kept farting in her face. Like, bro,
maybe he had a condition.
You the doctor, bitch, girl. Who cares? You're not supposed to be even like.
So what was at a point?
I don't even think as a medical professional.
She was right here.
What was the appointment?
Why was her face in his ass?
See, that's my thing. Like, what were you doing? Like, are you a physical therapist, doctor, or
And you're not even supposed to talk about what went on.
Why are you talking about
that's
what
patient
happened in the
confidentiality.
exam room with me?
Or his bill, because that's a part of that's connected to HEPA.
I believe he might have a countersuit on this one, but he might not want to shake the rattle.
He better shake
clears
it.
up the other two.
No, he should go after her because that may set precedent for the other ones if they're frivolous. But as a doctor, you're not supposed to talk about.
It really doesn't. I think she has to probably be sports medicine.
It doesn't matter. It's HIPAA.
Yeah, Pris runs Pris Orthopedic and Wellness.
Oh, they not real doctors anyway.
She's
But it still doesn't matter. You still a HIPAA thing that you got to sign.
Right, you're treating me.
Right.
So at that point, you should not be discussing anything that has to do with me.
What if it come out that, say, the team was in charge of paying that bill, and it just never got paid because the team or the franchise didn't pay for it, and she out here talking about it as if it's his bill.
Here's the doctor talking about. Doctor said Dr. Pris said he was wary of signing Brown because of his flighty reputation for not paying his bills. So are you?
You don't get insurance?
It says TMZ obtained a video of an appointment in August of 2018 where Brown can be heard farting and laughing about it as Pris tests his body fat.
What
It
if he had a
seemed
condition?
just childish to me. Was she laughing though? I would see the video. I didn't see the video. Pris told,
why is there a video?
I'm a doctor
is he
and
taping?
this man is farting in my face. Like, why are you bending over?
Who
like
recorded
this?
it?
His ass.
You gotta stand on the chair, you go dirty man.
Right. If you examine his ass, maybe he has a problem.
Well, if you're putting your finger up his behind, you're going to release something.
She's sports medicine. Hopefully she wasn't putting her fingers in his ass.
That's a whole other lawsuit.
Because that's a little bit different.
But I'm just saying.
I mean,
Everybody needs to be examined.
We gotta go to break.
Because normally in physical therapy, they're like bending you and
Yeah,
they might be releasing
working your
gas.
muscles. We gotta take a break. When we come back, there's more talk lately right here on Big Exposed Radio. We'll be back.
I hate these stuff like this make people go.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing, not just simply being told things. Or how about this? You know, we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco. Strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Yeah, go the other way.
That's the old. Oh, the new one is in black.
There's an R2. They have a BB8 that's now black.
You are, it's by the phone. Y'all move away from
BB-8. Is that the ball?
Yeah, little round thing. And then I got a black one.
A black BB-8.
Because I got the old one.
Okay.
I want the new one, though. It's expensive. It's like $120. I'll let Antoine get it from me. Antoine, get that.
You got a person.
Oh, no. They had it at Sprint.
I saw these.
And it rides around the floor. It's really cute.
Actually, I'm just looking at this story because I want to know why it's not like a bigger thing.
Why?
When people are going into this story starts off, the first case of Eastern equine encephalitis has been confirmed in Connecticut, a virus that continues to spread across North America. I've never heard of it. I would like to know what viruses are coming.
That's another strain of pneumonia?
No, this is a mosquito-borne virus was detected in an adult in the East Lyme who fell ill in August.
That's all that rain we've been
The patient remains hospitalized. The rare virus can cause inflammation in the brain and see, I've heard of the virus before, but if it's spreading, I think it should be a bigger deal. So we know not to get bit. I will offer.
Because they probably got
I got off of my bag right now.
Shit, if it's killing people like that, off ain't gonna work.
I mean, it's not off. It's
They let you travel with that?
Yes, as long as it's under 3 ounces.
Oh, you gotta step your travel tours up too, because now T.S. Madison going to Mexico.
She can go wherever she want to go.
That don't sound strong. That don't look strong enough.
It's called go away. Period.
That looks like it's gonna burn a hole right in your leg.
Thank you. This the virus.
I would rather not.
Need the
have
virus.
a hole in my leg.
You want your brain to hemorrhage out your ear?
But that's probably all this rain we've been getting.
What rain? It ain't rain.
It's from last year to this year. We've gotten a lot of rain.
I don't remember the last time it rained.
It just rained.
It rained last
weekend.
night.
Yeah. Well, you went to bed early, so
I was done. I got off that boat yesterday. I was done. You would have thought I was the one pushing it, like swimming by. I was done. But they was like, y'all could have got in the water. Whoa!
In what water? Oh, because
the Inner Harbor
fecal
water
level has gone down.
But y'all could have went tubing. No, not me. I heard about all the flesh-eating diseases people been getting. No thanks.
You would have died. You need to get on. What's the
I was mad when a little bit splashed up on my lip, and I was like, "Oh no, take me back to shore."
That's why I said we should get on the. You should get on the Super Dog. He would go fucking crazy because you riding around the harbor and the water is splashing out. This lady was going the fuck off.
He had y'all to go tubing. I was like, "Look," I said, "Look at the oil streak. Look at the oil streak on top of the water. You think I'm getting in this water? You kidding me?"
Cause it's a speedboat. I think it's called Super Dog or something. It's the yellow boat. That's
that big yellow boat.
The speedboat, Speed Dog or something. It's not on. Oh, it's not on. But it was. She was going. They had to turn around because it was. If you sit in the back, it was good. We was in the back, but she was sitting like on the side and the front, and it was. She said, "Get me the fuck off!" This water is fucking filthy. She was going off like having a panic attack. Ooh, that made me laugh so hard.
You getting in that water? It's like we could have got the tubes out. No, y'all could have got the tubes out.
I would
have treated y'all in triage because I'm not going to the hospital with y'all today. I'm not.
It was a lot of non-melanated people. And you was creeping on that man that was sitting beside you.
We was having conversations and everything. It was fun. I had a good time yesterday. I don't know any of the places that we went to, but it was all up and down through Maryland, up towards
and all
Delaware.
These people come from other places, and you're like, well, I don't know what
we crossed. Yeah, but it was fun. It was a little speedboat type thing. We ate and everything on there, Whole Foods.
You was still hungry though.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't even eat the whole thing. It was a classic hoagie from Whole Foods. But no, it was the meat. The meat was sliced thick, too damn thick. It had like salami and what's the bacon called when it's thick?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta, thank you. I can never remember that.
Because you're not bougie enough.
Thank you.
I'm glad I didn't know it.
You did?
I didn't know what that was.
You eat that kind of bacon.
I didn't know that was bacon.
You gotta let the fat slide down your throat. Because it's so thick.
Yeah.
And there's nothing but fat. Fat and then real thick meat.
So dirty right now.
That's what she said. Fat and real thick meat. That's what she said.
It is. It is.
Okay, so Kevin Hart. This was one story I did want to get to.
People will spin a story.
They wanted to say that he conspired to release his sex tape. You know who's representing the chick? The one that's
the white lady.
You shaving? Lisa Bloom, yes. Not go Gloria. That's Gloria Allred's daughter. So it's either one of them two.
You can't see either one of them on there.
So Kevin Hart's not having. This is what it says. Kevin Hart is not having a great year.
In the movie.
Huh?
He's representing the girl in the movie.
Yeah, she's representing the girl. Yeah. So it says Kevin Hart's not having the greatest year. Hart faces $60 million lawsuit after the model and actress of what and in what and where. Actress, that's why she's an actress now, because she was a porn star. Hey,
that's the case I want.
Thank you. And, the model and actress Montia Sabaj. Is it Sabag? Sabag?
It's not important.
Yeah. We're never going to see her name at the Emmys. Accused the comedian of negligence, infliction of emotional distress, and invasion of privacy stemming from the 2017 incident, according to court documents obtained by USA Today.
You just got through to Lisa Bloom, and now
Sebago made headlines with Hart.
Call her Bagel Bites.
Bagel Bites. Doughboy Fresh Pretzels. Hey. So Sebago made headlines with Hart in September 2017. What is going on? It's a whole bunch of humming.
it's you. All that technology.
Yep, it might be me. Stop calling me. She made headlines with Hart in September 2017 after a video of the two having sex in a hotel room was released online. In a lawsuit filed Monday, she alleges that Hart worked with another person named in the suit to record her and attempt to gain publicity for his comedy tour. My problem is with this whole entire scenario is that why would he need to do that to gain pop? He has a deal with Netflix. Like, his comedy tours go directly to Netflix. He doesn't need you to do that. Right. He's already been paid. He don't need you to make publicity for a Netflix show that gets announced to every subscriber once it comes out.
And the crazy part about it was, I don't see her point, but it looked like it was her.
And it makes it bad on him because he was cheating on his wife with her. On video. So publicity stunt? I don't know. I mean, he is a serial cheater, so it could be. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
But he was cheating if he wasn't planting cameras nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking the cheating, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Look at the other one. What is she doing right now?
His wife, his ex-wife?
The ex-wife.
Like, she got her own radio show.
Oh, she did? What's it called?
Yeah. It's her name, Tori Hart.
Oh, really?
Talk with Tori Hart. Yeah.
What time?
I don't know what time. It's like a podcast.
Okay, that's not really. So, that's not saying though.
She's really she's like a socialite. She good. She helped him build his career.
I know. I agree with that. That she was the spouse. That's and
this chick right here was a Baltimore chick that hopped on it when he came down.
She's from Baltimore.
Not her, no, his wife now.
Don't give us that reputation.
No, I'm saying his wife now is from Baltimore.
Oh, okay, we gotta go to break. So Aldo's keeps yelling in my ear. Shut up. Shut the fuck. That's what he said to me. I heard it. We'll be right back.
You should have said
it. You use tearless baby shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bathwater to make sure it's not too hot. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off. You make sure she wears a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You put on his sunscreen, even when he's embarrassed his friends will see. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Is your child facing the right way in the car seat? Is the seat too big or too small? How do you know when it's time to move your child into the next type of seat? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat. That's safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we in here talking about the fact that I got jury duty on Thursday, and there's people that want to do this. Like, I don't want to do this. I do have stuff to do.
They should make convicts do it.
They better.
They should be. The ones that are already locked up, they should make them do it.
They're better. They're not going to want to do it. It's a civic duty. That's why it's a civic duty. But they're building your furniture.
I'm not buying it.
You do buy it. This is built by them.
Slave labor. So you support slave labor.
You call it slave labor. I call it you doing your duty to get to re-enter society. You are the one that you lost your freedom.
Accusing Michael Jordan.
Who's Michael Jordan?
In the prisons.
Who's Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. Who's the only other Michael
I've
Jordan?
never said anything about Michael Jordan owning no prisons.
I said you didn't.
I don't believe, but I don't believe in private prisons. I don't do that. That's not what I subscribe to.
Because that's not what you get paid for.
Huh?
That's
Why
not
would I
what you
get paid?
Because that's what y'all train people, don't you?
We train them to do to
Not,
make
but not
have
in
people
public,
get a skill.
not in private prisons, though.
I don't subscribe to private prisons. My personal
Wow.
belief is that I don't do that because they do slave labor. Because they're not bound by the same things that the federal and the state governments are
So
bound
how
by.
can you have a private prison?
You build yourself a prison and you start contracting to different places that are overflowing.
Oh, the overflow.
You get the private prisons usually get the overflow.
Interesting. I never knew that. I'll never go to jail too, no. So.
Okay, that's why I don't ever want to visit either. So.
Done that enough.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to the private prison thing. That's just not my thing. But no, you lost your freedom. You have to regain. And what better way to regain than learning a skill?
I hate when they complain about how much they get paid, though.
You lost your freedom. You're not supposed to get paid. This is the whole point. You're trying to, first of all, you're trying to better yourself to come back and to rejoin society. Secondly, why would you expect to get paid? The only
Like
reason why,
real
the only thing
paycheck.
I
Like, you
do
want a real
allow,
paycheck
the
to
only
be
thing I
making
do
license
subscribe
plate.
to when you say paying someone to do something
They really make
is
the
if
license plate?
restitution to your victim is involved. If you got restitution, yes, now you can do this extra labor
But
to
the money
start
goes
to
to
help.
them.
Yes, to pay your.
Because often many of them get in trouble because they're not paying it once they get out.
Exactly, and then they're right back in there because it's a violation of your parole or your probation or whatever you're on. So,
I knew somebody who had like a $10,000 restitution.
it's a lot of them that have a lot of money. Even people that's on life has restitution that they have to pay. So
That's
when
depressing.
people say it's slave labor, like I'd be like, okay, wait a minute. If you do recall back in the day, they used to have the brick rocks, right? That wasn't called. I mean, they had to clear pathways. They had to clean litter. Why you consider that? But you call that community service? That's also slave labor. Yeah, I mean that could be considered slave labor, forcing someone to pick up trash.
But
that the free people put out there that dropped on the ground or discarded. You the free
I
did it.
honestly think that's because I used to work at the zoo and they used to be out there in the park and you'll see them get out in the van, they be all
and pick up
in
trash.
uniform, cleaning up.
Why wasn't that considered? I mean, you like it when it cleans your neighborhood, but you don't like it when it makes your bed.
No.
You don't like it when it makes your chair that you sit in.
Because
you don't
they
like
feel
it when it builds your tables.
That's the problem with like this younger generation. Now they feel like they entitled. Like whenever they do something, they want a paycheck for it,
Right.
and you ain't did any work
to earn it.
Right, even in jail. I'm not saying it's the best condition, but
now now what I will say, and this is only my opinion, that some of the living conditions could be a little bit different. Like it don't have to be all that brick and mortar and stone and hard surfaces and hard beds and all that kind of stuff because
you really
you
don't
demoralize people that way, and that I hope that's not your mission. Your mission is for reformation. You're supposed to be reforming these people and providing them basic care. And basic care is not a metal bed.
Well, they get a lot of care because I've done programs where I taught in prisons. And
no, I'm
you're
not. I'm
getting
talking about
resources like
care.
students are
I'm
getting.
talking about basic living situations. Stone and metal is not a basic living situation. That is a Mexican foreign country living situation. So why would you do that internally in your own country? It's demoralizing, is what I think.
You want them to have like a regular apartment?
I want them to have a comfortable space, a comfortable living surrounding, like all your belongings can fit in a tote bag when you're at home.
So you want them?
I'm trying to listen to Aldo, but he's so
But
low.
some of them have TVs and they have luxuries.
In the Netherlands, no.
I want some chicken
Now, okay, no, I have seen them. Like they in a lot of prisons around the world, they do have better living situations than not in the Middle
Well,
East.
because they don't have as many prisoners.
The situation in prison is the same in the living room.
They can afford to because they don't have thousands upon thousands.
See, this is what I mean when I don't need a camera, because the living situations in the Middle East is the same as in prison, so even when you're free. But yeah, I just, it's kind of demoralizing if somebody wants to get better. Or like, say for instance, you're only in there for a year.
How's it demoralizing though?
It's very demoralizing. You're just sitting around, just in your own. Basically,
you're not sitting around. They have class. Most of them have classes.
Nate, what you're not understanding is when you return to your room, it's not a room, your cell.
What are they supposed to return back to?
They're supposed to. I think
you want them to have cable in their room.
But a lot of them do. You can earn that. You can earn that.
So what the hell are they complaining about?
Because
most of them ain't have a home in their name, or even a name on a lease.
You said most of them don't?
No.
Right. So let me earn that here so I know what I can
get your shit together here and not do it again.
See, but that's not what happens. That's why recidivism is an issue, because it always turns back around on them, and most people want to go back because the living conditions that they find on the outside is different.
I think they need to better the situation out once they get out for them, but they should not want to. It should be. I always look at jail and all the complaining. Well, you shouldn't go back there if it's that bad.
But see, some of the people that have been there a long time get complacent, and this world looks different to them once they get out.
I get
because
that.
You got to realize that some of the people been in there 10 years.
I have an uncle that
decade is a total different story from when you was
he did like 8 years. Came out for a couple months, and he's back in there.
But that's what he preferred to be.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And you shouldn't feel like that. That's when you are demoralized. When you come outside and you get out of prison, you standing outside and you like, oh my God, why is that bus flying? Like, and when I went in here, the bus was on 4 wheels. Now it flies. Like,
that's how my uncle.
It's a cultural shock.
He had did 13 years, got out for about a year, went back, just got back out, and went right back. And I think it's some honey in there or something sweet, because ain't nowhere in the world. I just spent half of my adult life in.
But see, you've made all new friends. All your friends are inmates.
Bitch, I didn't come here for friends.
But you have no choice. How are you going to live? You in there for 10 years.
I'm not talking to nobody.
I doubt that. That's you go into the room. You just look at Orange is the New Black. People find love, and then you get out, and your love stays.
You sound like you want to go to jail if I love.
I'm the worst. I would be in solitary confinement.
That's what I said. I don't want to talk to anybody.
No, I'm just saying that because, and not because of the people. It's because of the fact that I would go crazy because I cannot be in.
I love being by myself. So that would
I love being by myself too, but I'd like being able to move freely.
God, not that I'm asking to go to jail.
Next stop.
I don't want to go to jail.
That's not what.
I'm just saying, being able to move around freely would be an issue for me. Not being able to do so would be a problem. That's what I'm getting at.
I would love. Let me shut up.
I can't sit still long enough to be. They would have me shackled.
I could sleep. I like a firm bed.
Sandra. Blank. Will be my name next.
Prison is not supposed to be comfortable.
I agree.
Now I don't believe in feeding them.
You are there to pay penance.
I don't believe in feeding them that same food they be feeding children in the summertime. But outside of that,
that's because when I looked at Orange is the New Black, I was like, well, Orange is the New Black was not getting the story wrong. They weren't getting it wrong.
Well, I've been told out of all the prison shows, that one was the closest to reality.
They were not getting it wrong. Even though they were minimum security, it's still jail. It's still prison. And they weren't getting it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Those beds look hard.
They're supposed to be.
That's not how you reform someone, by showing them torture.
But you don't give them no pillow top either.
I know I said all of that.
Because if you ain't have these conditions,
but it doesn't have to be an inch thick, the padding that they're sleeping on.
You mad at that?
I'm very mad at that. I don't think that's conducive to making somebody keeping someone healthy either.
Lay on your back.
Your back is not straight, sir. It has curves in it.
I know. Mine got a big girl.
The girls and stuff at all.
That's how you sleep on a firm anything. You start to sleep on your back.
Affirm anything.
Good.
That's how you supposed to sleep. Like if you have a firm mattress, you're supposed
That's
to sleep
worse than solid
on your
and fat.
back.
Fat and solid. Hard. Thick.
This show is so queer.
It's so queer.
So, Issa Rae has been named. I love her. Why do I love her so much? I just love her. That's one person I really would like to. Yeah. But she's been named the new producer of the remake of Set It Off. She also might possibly play in it as well.
I'm feeling some kind of way.
So I'm sure probably all the original girls are going to make a cameo. Can you put your mic in the middle? It's right here. I think it's the metal stuff on your shirt. This is buzzing like very bad now. Turn your mic off.
Tell me to shut up.
No, I think it really is, because now it just cleared up again. It's getting worse.
Is it me?
No, it's him.
It's not
always
me.
him.
It's his vinyl. I don't even have any jewelry on it.
You don't hear this, Aldo?
That's that mic you just pulled.
No, because it's only doing it every time you touch that mic. It does it. It's like touch your mic.
I just
it's him. Turn your mic off. Yeah, gone. It's always Nate. But she's like Issa Rae is like very bankable.
I like the young lady who she just got on the woman sketch comedy show. When I say that,
Robin Thede
is hilarious. Please watch it.
She's the executive producer of that show.
Woman sketch comedy show. A black woman
sketch show.
Is HBO, yeah, but it is hilarious. Like when you start watching them, you're like, this is so stupid. But you start watching them
for whatever cable service you have, it's on demand.
Oh, okay.
It is really funny. Please watch it because it's stupid comedy. It's like stupid.
I was so disappointed that last week was the season finale though. 5 episodes.
Oh, it's already gone.
Yeah,
this probably was like a tester though.
But no.
They probably have more episodes.
So remember I was telling you about what the main theme was of the show, about it was being an apocalypse. Mm-hmm. So I was going to tell you how it ended.
Oh, I did see that.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of the show,
it was a woman laying on the floor. Mm-hmm. It was like, "You going to eat her? No,
yes.
I'll eat her."
And she actually wasn't dead.
I was like, what is
so when she got up off the floor, though, this is supposed to be the end of the world. They're supposed to be the only ones left. Somebody's knocking on the door. So that's how it goes off. Like, what the?
Oh, see, it's so funny. It was one episode where the lady kept being late, so they told her she couldn't wear all her makeup because that was making her late. So she came in one day without her makeup, and she looked like death.
In the cubicle.
Right. And every time the girl would turn around and look at her, she was like getting closer to death. So one time they was like, had the little CPR revivers like doing it, and then they was like,
"What's wrong? I'm not dying. What are you gonna do?"
Right.
But she kept getting older.
Right, but she was the only one that was seeing it. The lady in the other cube. When I say I was rolling.
It's a good show.
At the end, she was just at her funeral. She was just laid out on her desk as if it was a funeral. I
think it got renewed too. But that was
probably more episodes.
Part of that was the hold up on why they didn't bring Insecure back this year. Because she had so many projects in the works, so she was in that. Then she did the Little Person movie.
But they had so many guest spots in that. It was so many.
Yep.
It was the one girl whenever she broke up.
Okay, that's how. Because she's the executive producer of this show.
Yeah.
Issa Rae.
It was so funny. I'm laughing now at the Patti LaBelle episode.
But I can announce that they have started filming the new season of Insecure, so it will be back next year. To those that were waiting, because I was waiting. That's my show. I like that show. And this will be season 4.
I don't get into TV shows like that.
It's funny.
It's too much of an investment. You gotta make me laugh. I gotta laugh.
It's funny.
If I watch comedy stuff or I'm watching the Tiny House series.
My favorite character on the show is one of the ones that she was So you haven't seen the last one then? Okay, because
the
the last one was about the girl from Little was in it, the little girl, and Blackish, and then the thick girl from Insecure was in it, one of the best friends. And and they was basically baiting each other. Who, if the little girl can make the mother mad enough to beat her.
Oh yeah, with the remote. Yeah, that was funny.
That show is so funny.
Yeah, she was like, and she looked at
I
it,
watched that.
and the whole time it was like TV reporters on the side telling the story.
But I hope when they come back,
you didn't know they was in the house though.
So when they come back, I just
like,
hope
you got shoes on in my house, and she chased them with the belt. But we gotta take a break. We'll be right back.
Oh no, because they was commentating.
Yes, the whole
Oh
time
yeah, I did see that. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that one.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out. And
exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, yes. And I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Fall into this unknown to find who we really are. Crash into something new and take a break from our broken heart. Talk with the hip, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another round. Baby, try not to say too much. Let your love come down. If you wanna rule, it's some rules you gotta live by. Live by. Stay true to your cool, make a move, don't wait on nobody else. And if it feels like a melody, sing a song, be my radio. And if you follow me there, I'll follow you back. Let the night unfold. I can tell that she can't get enough, show enough. She couldn't get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. Touching hands till we dance in the dark, show enough. She couldn't get the feels off from me. We do whatever you like. Get the feels off from me. Oh no, she couldn't get the feels off from me. So let's slide, you and me alone, to find who we really are. Crash into something new. I got that leg banging up the car. Throw me a kiss, tell me you lie. I think we should go for another.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we're back, and we're on, as far as podcast is concerned, podcast services anyway, because it's not a podcast, it's radio, real good. We're on, what did I just say? Google Podcasts,
Okay.
iTunes, Anchor, Spotify. I can't remember anymore, but I just think that it was Google too, so there you have that.
PSA, please stop sending me your horrible music. Thank you.
That's what you heard.
I used to like put posts out like send Be Exposed your music.
You need to send it to the committee so we can vote on it and vote it down.
It's horrible.
All music is a horrible too. They need them to
And they try to put
to be
like
told.
other people's beats underneath of it, and they bring
Oh
it
no,
up.
see, we don't do that. You gotta have
Right.
it has to be original work. You can't just be taking other people's music thinking you're gonna be, because they're gonna sue because you're infringing on their copyright.
I used to say, I'm gonna listen to it, I'm gonna get back to you. I don't even say that now. I never even respond. I just.
You shouldn't. So, apparently Marquise Clanton's cousin. I don't think it's his. I don't think it's his cousin.
I was supposed to say, don't I know that name?
But Marquise Clanton's cousin, Christopher Clanton Sr., has escaped custody from Good Samaritan Hospital.
That he was in jail. He was in
So
jail.
apparently
He
he was,
got arrested.
they say he's a former actor from The Wire.
Yeah. And it was, I think, he was being brought in on
He was
charges.
arrested on September 12th for violating a protective order and was taken to a hospital for a checkup ahead of being booked into jail. Police say he escaped Friday, so this is Friday. He's been on the loose all this time now. He's still looking for a green card or somebody's visa or passport. Police says he escaped Friday. Court records show he has 3 other pending criminal cases. God damn, life is bad for you, sir.
But he
News
posted on
outlets
his
report
Facebook
that
page.
Clinton posted on Facebook that he basically walked out of the room. He just walked out of the front door.
They didn't put the rest of the story. He said him and the officer got into an altercation, and somehow the officer said to him, he pulled a small gun out of his bag and said, it would be a shame if I planted this on you, and and said it was yours. So he said in the meantime, he walked back into the room, and then the officer was snorting coke. And he was snorting it out the side of his hand, and he was having one of his episodes. And when he went, I guess, into his bathroom inside of his room, that's when he walked out of the building. But he was fearing his life. But he wrote this on, what's today, the 17th?
Mm-hmm.
He wrote this on, I want to say like Saturday or Sunday, on his Facebook page. It was hilarious actually, but he felt his sound much different than what they're reporting. It's like they're leaving stuff out that he actually said on his Facebook page. But he
probably because I got this because I only looked this up. This is actually part of the story came out today because I only pulled this one. I had the original, but I only pulled this because I wanted to know if they caught him yet because it's been 5 days.
Yeah. It was like Thursday or Friday when he escaped.
It was the 12th.
What's his name again?
Christopher Clinton Sr.
Yeah, see, I looked that up.
AKA Marquis.
Chris Fox Clinton. That's his name on Facebook. Here you go, right here. Is it right here? People say. No, this is right here. This nigga is taking pictures. He is out. He is
what? You on his Facebook page?
He is posted. Yes. Here you go, right. I'm trying to go to the one where. This is right here. This is the one he posted.
Let me see. Okay, so it says, hilarious how everybody's got something to say and nobody is asking about my safety. Well, this is what happened. I caught the officer sniffing a line of coke from his backhand. Okay.
That's one of...
Mm-hmm. When I said something about it, he pulled a small gun from his bag and said, I would hate to say you had this and fill you with my mag. Oh, that's a threat on his life.
That's his claim, that he feared his life. That's why he escaped.
I walked to the door looking for another officer. He was the only one. During one of his episodes, I was alone and basically walked out of the front door. I would not become just another number on police dartboards. Do you really think I will run because of a violation of a protective order? Baltimore City refuses to give a stable man his son and would rather him look up the state. I am turning myself in. Please share. When?
Because this nigga still posted. You see all the posts?
My suggestion to you is
stop posting.
That too, but you need to find a lawyer, turn yourself into a law office and have them directly walk you into a police station and turn yourself in that way. But you need to get a lawyer first.
You're really experienced in this.
Well, thank you very much. Talk lately.
That's why that
Every
phone
Tuesday
be
at
going
7.
off during the show.
That's my opinion. I'll tell you the truth.
This boy is still posting.
That's a promo. How you doing?
He just posted something 12 hours ago. He has not turned this off yet.
But he might be in communication with the attorney. I would think so, if you because you know, if you're on Facebook, that's a location setting, and they will get you. They're going to follow the IP address now. If they're smart. I mean, this is now.
So it sounded like the
all
mother
news
was
networks.
keeping the child from him and got a protective order against him.
But it sounds like there's more to that story too, because you just don't get a protective order granted without you being able to fight for it.
No, you can go right down up the street and get one. You don't.
Right, you still have your day in court, though. Is what I'm saying. If you violated it,
He didn't go to it.
Right. So.
Well, if you don't
more
know,
underlying to that story.
If you don't know, so was he served?
There's more to the story. I agree with you. Yeah.
I just hate when people.
And my final thing, because I'm already running over. I see, because Aldo didn't say it's time to go, but oh, shut up. Let me just get this out real quick. I don't know how you guys feel. Y'all need to start a petition if y'all want them to come back, because apparently Bashir Gray from Empire, they're limiting his episodes because he's being difficult, and then they already fired Juicy Smollett.
He's not fired.
No, he's fired. He's gone. No more.
They didn't fire him.
He's done.
But they didn't fire him.
He was fired.
Did they
You
kill
can
him?
take it as a fire.
They
He's
didn't
on
fire
a
him.
long distance honeymoon for the rest of his life.
But they paying him.
For the rest of his life, he's on a honeymoon.
As long as I get my checks, I'm
No,
not
actually,
fired.
his contract was up. They were in contract negotiations because they wasn't even sure if this season was going to get renewed. And this is the final season. But if y'all want him back, y'all better start complaining so he can make a cameo or something.
So I'm on his page.
You friend requested him?
No, I already was friends with him.
Oh, get him
I'm
on here.
a
Tell him come here and tell his story. Tell him come here and tell his story. Oh, you called him. Oh, come here. Give it here. Hold, don't you turn this off. Don't you turn this mic off. Ooh,
Put the
turn the volume
speaker.
up.
Push the speaker button.
Damn, hung up. Damn it. Nate, get him on the phone. Get him on the phone before 9 o'clock hit. You got 1 minute.
Who is that?
That's
Please don't ever laugh like that.
Nate friends with this dude. Let's get him on the phone. I want to talk. Come on, Clinton. Call Marquise. Get his cousin on this line.
They might be related.
I bet you they is. Let me look. Same head. Look at that head.
Really?
Look at that head. That's not Marquise head?
No, it's not.
Look, Nate,
Marquise has
is
his
that not
own
Marquise
head.
head? That's that family resemblance.
It's
Remember when Marquise had that bald head?
Marquis still has a bald head.
Do we? I haven't seen him in a month of Sundays.
He'll look nothing.
I did send him a message though when I saw him pose.
I missed him. Big baby. Oh, that's what his post meant
He
to
was on the single
me.
season finale of Pose, Rogan.
wow.
Oh, I need to see it. Because when I first saw it, I was like, Marquise, why aren't you in this?
I said I knew that.
Why
was
aren't
you.
you in the
And
park?
He was right at the
And he
yeah.
reached out to him and
He was
like,
in the
I know
season
you
finale.
know
I'm
somebody.
surprised they had
Oh, let me
reached out
go.
to
It's
him.
already 9 o'clock. Bye. See y'all next Tuesday. We're gonna get him on here though, for real. Seriously. Nate friends with him, with the
Don't take me in a car.
the running felon. So, so we're gonna get him on here. We're gonna talk to two felons. We're gonna get Tyree Corleone from no shoot zones, and then that could be a felon show. Let's do it.
He can't be around another felon.
Oh damn.
I'm trying to get that man.
Violation. Bye.
They gonna be right downstairs waiting for him.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher. I'm 91 years old, and this is how I live united. I say retired, but not really. Once a week, I read books to children as part of United Way's education program. Reading to a child